In this video, I will be solving an absolute value equation problem. How many integer solutions are there for the equation absolute value of x plus 1 plus the absolute value of x minus 3? This equals to 4. So, when we are dealing with absolute values, it's always good to draw a number line first. So, let's do that. We can plot the 0 points on the number line. So, x plus 1, what would this be equal to 0? What value of x can make this expression equal to 0? Well, that's obviously it's going to be negative 1. X minus 3. Well, when x equals to 3, this is equal to 0. And now, you just have to split into 3 different cases. These cases are kind of obvious. When x is smaller than negative 1, negative 1 is smaller than or equal to x, and then x is smaller than or equal to 3, and when x is greater than 3. So we just have to do some casework now. The first case, x is less than negative 1. Well, when this happens, both of these are going to be less than 0. And then we can now apply the absolute value rule. The absolute value rule is that if the value inside an absolute value sign is negative with certain values of x, then we need to take the negative of the expression after removing the absolute value sign. The second part is, if the value is positive with certain values of x, then we can remove the absolute value sign without adjusting the equation. So, since absolute value of x plus 1 and absolute value of x minus 3 are going to be both negative in this case, we just have to take the negative of the expression. So we get that negative x plus 1 plus negative x minus 3 equals to 4. Negative x plus 1 minus x plus 3 equals to 4. You solve this equation to get that x is going to be equal to negative 1. The second part is when negative 1 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3. In this case, x plus 1 is going to be positive, but x minus 3 can be negative or equal to 0. So for the first part, you don't change it. It's still going to be x plus 1. For the second part, take the negative. This is going to equal to x plus 1 minus x plus 3. And this is equal to 4. Well, this is going to be always true. So what do you think we can do now? Well, since the question asks for how many integer solutions, and all of the solutions that are integers work in this range, we just have to find how many integers there are. X equals to negative 1, 0, 1, 2, or 3. And now for the final case. X is greater than 3. This will leave both absolute values positive. X plus 1 plus x minus 3 equals to 4. 2x is going to equal to 6. X equals to 3. Well, then now you find out the problem. The first and second case solutions, no, the first and third case solutions both have their solutions covered in the second case. So you only have to count the number of solutions in the second case, which is equal to 5. So the answer to this problem is going to be 5 solutions.